The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray.
This is Grain and Grange Market, the coolest little boutique you've never heard of. Come see us.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Physical Therapy Central.
This is your moment. You've got what it takes. The grit to get from first steps to finishing touches. You're here to train, to put in the hours. Because today's hard work gives you an edge. To get hired, to earn more, to fine-tune a future to be proud of. Career Tech. Get skilled, get paid.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with gym floors and janitorial supply needs. Contact Jeff Southall so he can help your school. Jeff proudly supports his hometown Cashin Wildcats. Go Cats!
Upper crust, wood-fired pizza.
At Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome into the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa as the final day of the 56th Annual Tournament of Champions has commenced. I'm Grant Merrill, along with the legend Chris Lincoln, as you're watching Squirtle TV's coverage of high school sports across the state of Oklahoma. And this morning, the Tahlequah Lady Tigers lock horns with the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets. And with the starting lineups, here's Chris.
All right, thank you, Grant. Hard to believe. The final day of the Tournament of Champions. And what a week it has been for us. Tahlequah Lady Tigers will start Smalls Godot, Faith Springwater, Lydia McIlvain, Tatum Havens, and Corey Rainwater. They're coached by David Qualls, came into this tournament with a 7-0 record. And Tahlequah's opening game, they lost to Holland Hall 61-53. They came back after that, and Sealy beat them 64-49. Now they'll play in this game for a consolation prize. For the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets, coached by Rabu Leva, is T.T. Owens, Kerrigan Hill, Dion Delozier, Marcella Johnson, and Honesty Smith. Their starting five. Booker T. Washington and Tahlequah meeting this morning in the 7th place game for this 56th Annual Tournament of Champions. Booker T. lost their opening game to Lincoln Christian 59-35. They were beaten by Howe 53-37 in their semifinal game. But again, Booker T was a late fill-in for Klassen. The Klassen girls had to drop out of the tournament because of a COVID issue. Booker T jumped in last minute, and we're ready for basketball here this morning, 9 a.m. and the third and final day. Tournament Champions is now underway. With a tip, Booker T. Washington in the road black uniforms, the Tahlequah Lady Tigers in their home whites. Smalls Godot, their playmaker, flips a pass inside, looking for the big gal inside. Emily Morrison, it was too high, over her head, out of bounds. Turnover, and Booker T will come on offense for the first time today.
Actually, really good to see Smalls Godot after she left the game due to an injury yesterday, and good to see her back and with apparently no problems this morning.
Jennifer Johnson, Heather Black, Mickey English are our officials for the contest this morning. Booker T. Washington, their road black uniforms, BTW across the front, and of course trimmed in orange for the Lady Hornets. Round they come with the basketball, now driving down the lane, pulling up with a jumper, and hitting it for the first 2 points of the game was Markella Johnson, the 6-foot freshman, and Booker T on the board, 2-0. Lady Tigers come back now, drop it off the left side, jumper way outside, no good for Faith Springwater. Rebound comes down to T.T. Owens, and she brings it up the court. Off the left side, and Honesty Smith in the lane, and just off the fingertips of Johnson, but picked up and saved there by Hill. Booker T now trying to work inside. In the lane they come. Whistle and traveling is going to be called first on Markella Johnson as she tried to make her move in the post there. David Qualls shouts up the directions to his Lady Tigers. They cross the timeline. Inside the pass goes. Now to the outside corner. Pitch it out there to Smalls Godot. On the floor. Scramble for the basketball and a tie-up. Let's see who gets the possession. And it will go on a turnover. Back over to Booker T. Washington. And here come the Lady Hornets. T.T. Owens, Kerrigan Hill in the backcourt. Coming to the top of the circle on the dribble is Yanni Delozier. Gives it up to Honesty Smith. Down to the baseline it goes to Kerrigan Hill and back out on top. Honesty Smith starts between the two circles. Stop. Jumper is taken by Delozier. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Tatum Havens. And back come the Tahlequah Lady Tigers. Off to the left side. That's McIlvain. McIlvain starts in the lane. Pushed out there. Now goes to face Springwater. Springwater comes across the right sideline. It goes to Tatum Havens. Havens gives it back. It goes to Springwater. Inside it comes. The pass. Up with the shot is Corey Rainwater. Off the rim. No good. And a battle for the ball and a whistle and a foul. Corey Rainwater tried to follow her own shot, get that rebound, but instead got her first personal foul and the first team foul for either side. Lady Tigers into the front court. Excuse me, Lady Hornets into the front court. Ball pitched up there in the center, trying to tip it and save it. But they taken away by Corey Rainwater. Tahlequah back the other way. Now they have a long pass tipped away, and it's going to go back the other way. So back-to-back turnovers here. And it'll be Booker T. Washington basketball. Booker T starting a freshman in Owens, and a freshman in Johnson, and then 3 seniors, Hill, Delosier, and Smith. Giving it a turn with a 3-2 record. Kerrigan Hill, their playmaker, sends it across the court. The pass to Honesty Smith. Down the right side it goes. That's McKellar Johnson. Inside it goes. Wouldn't fall. Rebound taken by the Lady Tigers. Back comes Tahlequah now. On the drive is McIlvain. McIlvain drops it off underneath. Trying to go for the shot. Up, around, and in. Corey Rainwater, their big 6-foot sophomore center, scores to make it a 2-2 game. We're all tied here in the first game of 8 games today here at the BOK Center. Come on down. The entire day just cost you $10 to watch 8 high school basketball games, 4 girls, 4 boys, from 9 in the morning till 8:30 tonight.
Best value in Tulsa for
Can't
sure.
beat that, that's for sure. And you can get a Billy's on the Square burger too.
You
Theta
can,
burger, right?
yes. The Bayouths are back, at least at the BOK.
That's the only reason Becky comes in this, you know. Not to be with us. Loves Billy's Theta burger. Jump shot, Tahlequah outside, will not fall for McIlvain. Rebound comes down to the Lady Hornets. Kerrigan Hill leads the way on the drive. Lays up and in to the right side by T.T. Owens, and she was fouled. Foul is called on Faith Springwater. Fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be T.T. Owens, the young freshman, 5'4", will be trying to convert a 3-point play.
Now I'm wanting Billy's to be open. I'm about to go up there.
That's right. Hey, I heard you were crushed going to the hospitality suite and no Whataburger, chicken
there was
bunny
no
sandwiches.
chicken biscuit this morning.
How's the supply of Dr. Pepper?
I didn't even look. I made my own provisions this morning.
None. He had none.
I know that may be against the strict no food from the outside policy of the BOK, but I felt like Becky Lincoln entering a movie theater this morning when I had Cokes in my inside pockets.
That's the best way. And that dollar candy, the dollar store, right? You gotta have that. But you still got to buy the movie popcorn.
You do.
Yep.
They've got good popcorn here.
They do. Yeah, sure do. Lady Tigers on the front court down the basketball. Oh, we get back to basketball now. 7-2. Booker T leads Tahlequah. 3:27 left. Opening period here.
I'll save my review of the Billy's Charbroiled Burger
Lady
for
McIlvain,
later.
she is tied up and fouled there. It'll be Tahlequah basketball. Inbounding it there is Havens over to McIlvain. McIlvain. Inside it goes. On the drive, ball loose on the court, picked up by number 24. Tatum Havens' shot is up. It's short though. Back come the Lady Hornets on the drive, up with the right hand and knocked away. Blocking the shot there was Faith Springwater.
Gotten to the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Quick pass inside from Kerrigan Hill and fouled. That was Faith Springwater. Whistle for the foul. Honesty Smith was fouled, was trying to get that quick jumper in the lane there. And she shoots a free throw, misses the first one, has one more coming. Honesty's a senior, 5'9". They also have on their bench, though, a freshman who's 6'3", young Bailey Braxton for Booker T. This free throw is good by Honesty Smith. Booker T extends their lead to 8-2. Tahlequah in the backcourt. Waiting to inbound is Jaden Buttery, just coming in the game, 5'11" sophomore. And here comes Smalls Godot, their team leader, 13.6 points on average, six rebounds a game. Tatum Havens out on the right side, top of the circle, comes across past the left side, off the hands, and trying to save the basketball now is Lydia McElvain, but she couldn't save it. Another turnover for the Lady Tigers, and Booker T with a 6-point lead, 2:37 left in the opening quarter. They'll bring it back to play here. Well, God bless these faithful parents who are here, right, to support their young ladies and stuff. The early morning, especially folks from Tahlequah. It's a pretty good ride.
Yeah, I've made that trip many times.
Driving now for Booker T, up, around, and just off the rim. Kerrigan Hills hoop shot there, couldn't make it. Look at the boys warm-up up here in the stands. There's no practice gym here, so our first boys team getting ready to play at 10:30. Hydro Ely and Cashin. Not sure which side that is, but one of the boys are going back and forth between the rows just to walk and warm up and stretch their legs a little bit.
Maybe we can get our floor camera to show that here in a
That's
second.
right, good. Hadn't seen that before. Tahlequah's Lily Couch in the game now. Drops it off outside, 2-3-pointer, in by Lydia McElvain. McElvain hits it there, and that gets Tahlequah back in this one in a hurry. 8-5, Booker T with the basketball and the lead of 3. We count down to a minute 40 left here in this first quarter of play. T.T. Owens. Outside it comes. Knocked away, though, nicely by Smalls Godot. Lead pass ahead it goes. Going up for the layup. With the left hand and in. Number 22, Lydia McElvain, the 5'8 senior. And Tahlequah is right back in this one, just 1 point down. I could do that warm-up, I decided, Grant. Just walk back and forth.
Well, yeah, you get all your steps in for the day.
I'd stay off the stairs. Outside shot from the corner. It won't fall for T.T. Owens. Ball's out of bounds, and it's going to go to Tahlequah. Both of these schools at 6A, Tahlequah Lady Tigers. They were 23-3 when they were in 5A last season. Finished second in the state championship game to Sapulpa, and it moved up to 6A, and they're, in fact, Grant, the smallest 6A girls class in the state. So battling to get up to 6A standards here. They came into this tournament, though, perfect 7-0. Tahlequah, turning the lane, shot is up, no good. That was by Jaden Buttery. Back comes Booker T. Shot from the corner, way over the rim. No good there, and a wild shot taken there by Brianna Mayberry, and a whistle and a foul underneath as driving for the basket was Tahlequah. 2 shots coming to Tahlequah's Jaden Buttery, 5'11 sophomore. Buttery hits the first one. Tahlequah sending in some size here now with Corey Rainwater, a young sophomore, is 6 foot tall. Replaces Small Godot, who really, as you said, had looked like a bad ankle churn the other day and helped off the court. Came back for the end of the game. She's back here ready to play today. Missing the second free throw, though, was Buttery. We're tied, though, at 8-8. All tied up now here in the first game of the final day of the Tournament of Champions. This game is for the 7th place title here. Again, driving the lane for Booker T. And trying to get a pass inside was Corrigan Hill looking for one of her inside post players, but way too high over the head of Honesty Smith. And the turnover against BTW. And back comes Tahlequah. Into the front court on the dribble. Lily Couch. Couch comes across the lane, drops it off, and shot at the last second, and it won't fall for Tatum Heavens off to the left side. And we're through 8 minutes. That's the end of the first quarter of play. We're all tied up. It's Tahlequah 8, Booker T 8, and you're listening to Tournament of Champions on Squirtle TV.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma. Offering over 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour. This is your ultimate tea playground. You can order online through the app or the website for a quick pickup. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Be sure to stop by your Tulsa location. HTO for the best tea you've ever sipped on.
At Krotz, Lori and Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200 or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Well, we're as close to the stats as you are the score. It's 8-8. Listen to this, Grant. Both teams shooting 3 of 9. Both teams 1 of 4 from 3. Both teams 7 rebounds. Both teams 4 turnovers.
Well, you don't get much more even than that.
So we ought to be tied, and we are, 8-8. Booker T with the basketball, trying to break that tie right now. Owens, down it comes to DeLozier. Starts down the baseline, fires it back up to the top. Now driving underneath the basket is Johnson. Outside it goes again to Hill. Into the corner it comes to Johnson again. Johnson starts down the baseline. She's cut off there nicely defensively by Jaden Buttery for Tahlequah. Hill starts down the lane, again kicks it out. Over the right side it comes. Honesty Smith look at a shot, pulls it back down, gives way to Corrigan Hill. Hill switches to the left side. T.T. Owens. Booker T working this ball around here. There's a shot from outside, in and out, wouldn't fall by T.T. Owens. Knocked around and off the hands of one of the Lady Tigers. And Booker T. Oh, it's going to be a foul call. Foul is called on Tatum Havens, number 24. That already is the 4th team foul, though, on Tahlequah. Only one on Booker T. At the free throw line. Missing the first one there. DeLozier up with the second one, and she hits this one. Yanni DeLozier, the 5'5 senior, hits 1 of 2 free throws and puts Booker T back in front, 9-8. They've never trailed in this game. Now a steal, and just missed the layup underneath, though, was Honesty Smith, and now a battle for the basketball. It's a jump ball. Let's see where it goes. It's going to go to Tahlequah. Oh, Honesty Smith had an easy layup there and just missed it. Hit the bottom of the rim, bounced off, and now it's going to be Tahlequah basketball. Long lead pass it goes. Into the lane. Not be able to get the shot up, though. And outside it goes, the pass from Buttery. Over to McIlvain. Missed that. Here comes Booker T back the other way. Shot and a whistle and a foul. Shot taken there by Honesty Smith. The foul is going to be called on Corey Rainwater of Tahlequah. And there'll be 2 shots here. I got a campaign again. These ponytails are killing me. cover the numbers up on the back here. We got to wait for young ladies to turn so I can see the front of them here to get some numbers.
I'm not sure what the solution is. You're not going to eliminate ponytails.
Are those extensions? What do they call those things?
Well, okay. I don't see any extensions. Most of them are,
real thing. Someone who's hair challenged, I appreciate that. Free throws up and in. Booker T leads 11-8. Back the other way. Here comes Tahlequah now. On the drive and a whistle, and a foul is going to be called here.
I once had a neighbor that wore extensions, and one of them fell off in her driveway. I thought there was a small animal that had died.
Oh, God, I can see that. Kerrigan Hill is called for the foul. Tahlequah basketball. They'll inbound it now. The basket. Out it comes over the top to Lydia McIlvain. McIlvain dribbles down the lane with the left hand. Turns, gets a shot up around the rim and won't fall, but she is fouled. McIlvain will go to the free throw line as the foul is called on T.T. Owens of Booker T. And we send Lydia McIlvain to the free throw line. Lydia led Tahlequah with 5 of their points, 2 of 3 from the field, including 1 of 2 from three-point line. And now she gets the free throw. One more coming.
Yeah.
And this one drops in. Hornets back up the floor, led by Corrigan Hill. Off it goes to DeLozier with the ponytail covering her 15. down the right side. Back between the circles now it goes to McKenna Sweet. Michaela Johnson also with a ponytail. Now T.T. Owens with her hair up. I appreciate that, T.T. And fouled here. No, Travis. Travis going to be called first on T.T. Owens.
She did that just for you, didn't she?
Why can't they put the hair up in that little, what do you call those, bun things or something? Or no. You need to get one of those scrunchies. What do you call scrunchies?
You know what? We are going to have a clinic called Chris Lincoln's Clinic for good hair.
And of course, we fight. Remember, football. You fight the numbers when the coaches decide. Let's be clever. Let's put red numbers on black jerseys.
Oh, I know it.
Makes me crazy.
Well,
yeah.
It's okay. You'll live.
I guess so. Oh, scrum right in front of us, colliding there. 22. For Tahlequah, going down there was McIlvain. She collided there with T.T. Owens. They're going to just pick it up, start the play again. Tahlequah into the front court. Ball knocked away, stolen there for the Hornets. Nicely done there. That was Michaela Johnson who made the steal. Oh, and the pass bounces off the face of Booker T's Corrigan Hill, out of bounds. But before it did, it must have bounced off one of the Tahlequah ladies, too. But, ooh, Corrigan took that right in the face. Good job, Corrigan, with the hair. See, the hair's all up in the back there. Shot up, and
you can see her numbers.
Say it's Booker. Let's see, what are they? This can stay with Booker T. Pass went out of bounds, but obviously must have been tipped by one of the young Tahlequah ladies. I'll give you a report on the Tahlequah girls' hair in just a moment here. 11-10, Booker T with the lead and with the basketball. Comes over to Honesty Smith. Oh, high drill. She gets away with that one. Down the left side. Stop, pop, shot, no good by Michaela Johnson. Back comes Tahlequah on the run. Is Lydia McIlvain up with the left hand and won't go with the shot, but she's going to be fouled. Looks like Johnson. Yep. Michaela Johnson with the foul. And at the free throw line will be Lydia McIlvain with number 22. She's the young lady who had 5 of Tahlequah's 8 points in the first quarter. And hit a couple of free throws earlier. Now she misses that first of 2. Change comes. Oh, my gosh, you're kidding me. T.T. Owens with his short hair comes out, and they put in the girl with a long ponytail.
You won't be able to see your number.
I'm doing boys games from now on, I've decided.
Oh, boy.
There's a shot up and in. Nicely done by Lydia McIlvain, who, by the way, has her hair a little tiny tail tied up there. I like that. Good job, Lydia. Here we go. Off the right side. Michaela Johnson. Back around the left side it comes with basketball. And now double dribble is called on Brianna Mayberry. Don't expect that from Mayberry, do you? That great legacy. That's right. She's the daughter of Lee Mayberry, the legendary Arkansas Razorback. And, of course, played his high school basketball here at Will Rogers High, then 7 years in the NBA. But you remember him in that 1990 run to the Final Four for Arkansas, right?
I do. Absolutely. That was magical time.
And Brianna Mayberry, at 14 years old, the 5'9" freshman, is his youngest and last of the Mayberry daughters there. So,
have we seen Lee here today?
No. I hope he might show up here. I'd love to have him on the show sometime here. Paul Godot in the front court for the Lady Tigers. They are tied up here, 11-11 right now. Jumper outside, in and out, no good by Smalls Godot. Bounces out, though, controlled by Tahlequah. That is Buttery with the basketball. Underneath it goes, bounce pass. Saving it is Tatum Havens. Way outside again, the shot taken by and hit this time by Smalls Godot. Godot, the 5'10 senior, their leading scorer, hits from outside on a three-pointer. 14-11. Tahlequah now with their first lead in the ball game at 4:24 left to play until halftime. Booker T's Corrigan Hill. Basketball stolen away from her. Picked away by Lydia McIlvain. Back come the Lady Tigers, leading by 3 points here. In lane it comes to Buttery. Buttery, right-handed layup over the rim, won't go. Whistle, and a foul is going to be called. It's going to be against Tahlequah. Nope, just knocked out of bounds. Just out of bounds against Tahlequah. So back come the Lady Hornets. DeLozier between the two circles. Off to the right side now to McKenna Sweet. Sweet Starts down the lane to the right side, trying to get inside the pass. It's taken away. Number 21, Jaden Buttery, ripped the ball away underneath. Back comes Tahlequah now. Tatum Havens down the left side, drops it off in the corner, and a whistle and a traveling call as Emily Morrison moved her feet before she got the shot off attempt, and that's a turnover. It'll go back to Booker T.
3:34 mark here in the second quarter.
Booker T making some changes now. I can report that 4 of the 5 Booker T girls have long ponytails. Seriously.
Well,
back comes T.T. Owens, though. Good to see T.T. The hair's up like a young lady should be. Driving through. Well, they should have the hair up. They're all sweaty.
For those of you that are just joining us.
Yeah, this is basketball.
Chris is bemoaning the long ponytail, not because it's not a fashionable thing, but only because it covers up the numbers where he can't see them. So, otherwise, go for it.
but Tahlequah's in really good fashion shape. All short hair pretty much, up on their heads. Here's Sabales Godot with hair up on her head. Now outside of the jumper, and no good for Tatum Havens. Rebound up and in, though, and a foul is going to be called. At the free throw line will be Jaden Buttery. Coming into the game for Booker T now is Kerrigan Hill. She replaces Makina Sweet, comes to the bench. Free throw around and won't fall, but there's a tip back in. And again by Corey Rainwater. Rainwater follows up there. They check it. 2:50 left in the first half. Tahlequah 18 now, Booker T 11. Booker T got out to the quick lead. We were tied 8-8 at the end of the first quarter. And since then, Tahlequah has come to life here. And Booker T shot to the corner. Nice shot there. Honesty Smith with the basket. Driving down now, Smalls Godot for Tahlequah. Into the lane. Smalls Godot gives it back on top to Tatum Havens. Havens off the right side, shoots on the run. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is pulled down by little T.T. Owens, and here she comes the other way here. T.T. off the right side. Jumper from Corrigan Hill, way off the mark at the right side. Bounces off the glass. Smalls Godot picks it up for Tahlequah. Lead pass ahead it comes to Springwater. She couldn't get the ball up. It's going to be knocked out of bounds zone. It will stay with Tahlequah. Defensively, that was Honesty Smith who knocked the ball out of bounds for Booker T. Face Springwater, inbounds the ball to Buttery. Buttery starts down the lane. Cut off there nicely defensively by the Hornets. Johnson. And back comes Smalls Godot. Sets up between the circles. Then to Buttery. Buttery goes off the left side. It comes to Springwater. Now swinging to the left side. And jumper up and in by Smalls Godot on a three-point shot. And Tahlequah moves out to a 21-13 lead. We're a minute 40 left in the first half here. Booker T back to the front court. T.T. Owens. Up the right side it goes to Johnson. Johnson holds it up and now stolen away. What play by Smalls Godot. Jumped right between the two. Booker T girls, stole the ball. Back they come with a minute 23 left. In it goes the pass out now to the top of the circle. And the shot by Faye Springwater is off the rim. Battle for the basketball picked up by Booker T. Back comes Kerrigan Hill all the way. Drives up, lays it up with the left hand. Nicely done by Kerrigan Hill, the 5'5 senior. And that's also going to bring a timeout for Booker T Washington girls coach Rabu Leba. With 1:06 left to play here in the first half, it's Tahlequah 21, Booker T Washington 15. And this is the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle TV.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
The BOK Center, downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma, wherever you're listening around the world. Squirtle TV bringing you the historic Tournament of Champions, 56th annual event here in Tulsa. The 8 top girls teams, 8 top boys teams playing in 3 days of basketball here. Our first game of this final day, Tahlequah leading Booker T. Washington 21-15. As we come to the last minute of the play of this first half, Small Godot drives for Tahlequah, loses the ball out of bounds, and go back to Booker T. As soon as we find the basketball, rolled off the court, between the seats, back under the there, and good job there by Kerrigan Hill. She dug it out of there for us and got the basketball back in play. Drops it off for T.T. Owens, and back it comes to Hill. They're going to want the last shot here, Coach Rebel Leva says, with 35 seconds on the clock. Zone defense for Tahlequah. Jaden Buttery off to the corner. Drops it now for Delosier. Shot is up, no good. 16 seconds left. The ball is pulled down there for the Lady Tigers by Springwater. Face Springwater. And down it comes the other way, and now trying to get up with a shot underneath the basket is Corey Rainwater. And there's a foul called underneath with 7 seconds left. Foul is called on Kerrigan Hill of Booker T. Washington at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Will be the 6-foot sophomore, Corey Rainwater. She's a 60% free throw shooter. Perfect with the first one, has one more coming. Here's 3 changes coming for Tahlequah in the final moments here. Out comes Godot. Out goes Springwater. And the free throw is good. And out now will come the shooter, Corey Ringwater. With 7.8 seconds left, Booker T inbounds the basketball. Pressure in the backcourt from Tahlequah. Booker T up across the front court. And 2 seconds left. The shot is up, off the rim, no good. That's going to end the first half. We're done with the first half of the first game of the final day of the Tournament of Champions. And at the half, it's Tahlequah, the Lady Tigers 23, the Lady Hornets of Tulsa, Booker T. Washington 15. You're listening to the Tournament of Champions from the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is Squirrel TV, and it's halftime.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray.
This is Grain and Grange Market, the coolest little boutique you've never heard of. Come see us.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Physical Therapy Central.
This is your moment. You've got what it takes. The grit to get from first steps to finishing touches. You're here to train, to put in the hours. Because today's hard work gives you an edge. To get hired, to earn more, to fine-tune a future to be proud of. Career Tech. Get skilled, get paid.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with gym floors and janitorial supply needs. Contact Jeff Southall so he can help your school. Jeff proudly supports his hometown Cashin Wildcats. Go Cats!
Upper crust wood-fired pizza.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma, offering over 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour. This is your ultimate tea playground. You can order online through the app or the website for a quick pickup. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Be sure to stop by your Tulsa location. HTO for the best tea you've ever sipped on.
At Krotz, Lowry & Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashin, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray.
This is Grain and Grange Market, the coolest little boutique you've never heard of. Come see us.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
And hello again, everyone. Chris Lincoln with Grant Merrill. We're back at the BOK Center, back for the second half of our Game 1 of the third and final day of the 56th Annual Tournament of Champions. This game between the girls for 7th place. It is the Tahlequah Lady Tigers leading the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets 23-15 as we're underway. Booker T has first possession here in the second half. Shot up off the glass, no good by Johnson. Down it comes to Tahlequah. And Lady Tigers come back the other way, led by Smalls Qualls between the two circles. Face Springwater on the left side. Underneath it goes to Springwater. Trying to get a shot up and won't go. Traveling is called first, though, on Smalls Godot before she gets the shot up and a chance to get a basket here. So we have a turnover, and it'll be Booker T in the backcourt. Kerrigan Hill, the 5'5 senior point guard, leads the Lady Hornets across the drive line, driving with a shot, no good, under the basket. Markella Johnson, short, going to be picked up by Tahlequah, and now knocked out away for a moment there by Kerrigan Hill, picked up though by Tahlequah. They lose the ball out of bounds now. Coach David Qualls just gripped both hands and said, okay now girls, here we go, settle down, let's go. It was 8-8 at the end of the first quarter of play. Then Tahlequah outscored Booker T 15-7 in the second quarter. Booker T with the basketball. Corrigan Hill outside. Gives off to Michaela Johnson. She gives way to Honesty Smith. Shot up and in. Honesty Smith with the basket. First points of the second half. But Booker T, Honesty Smith led them in scoring with 8. She's now in double figures with 10. Tahlequah comes back. They were led by Lydia McIlvay with also 8 points in that first half of play. Run over some team stats for you in a moment here. Is now driving with the basketball. Up and in it goes to Smalls Godot with a layup. 25-17. Tahlequah with Booker T. Back come the Lady Hornets. In that first half for Booker T, they were 5 of 16 shooting, 1 of 8 from 3, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Had 12 rebounds and 10 turnovers. Get your Tahlequah stats next time they go on offense. In the corner for Booker T, driving, putting the shot up and no good, but a foul is called. That was Markella Johnson, the 6-foot freshman, driving for the basket. Foul is going to be called on Corey Rainwater for Tahlequah. And at the free throw line is Johnson. Markella puts that one in. Has one more coming in the free throws. And gets Booker T's 19th point up on the board, or 19th point, 25-19. Tahlequah leading. Now a steal for Booker T. Back to the lead. Hornets come the other way now. Corrigan Hill outside. Pass comes in the middle to go to Markella Johnson. Johnson, top of the circle. Right side, drops it off for T.T. Owens. Owens backs it off, looks to drive down the lane, comes off the left side. Faking the shot now. Trying to put it, no, won't go with the shot now is Delosier. Driving layup, attempt no good. Ball comes off the floor, and it's going to be picked up by Tahlequah. Back come the Lady Tigers, driving the left hand, laying it up and in. Nice drive there by Lydia McIlvain, the 5'8 senior guard. Up and in for Tahlequah. Booker T. Shot way outside. What a three-pointer from Markella Johnson. 6-foot freshman from behind the arc. Hits it for three. Tahlequah back in center now. Ball tipped away. Pass inside for Faith Springwater was stolen away by Markella Johnson. She drives. Now the ball is knocked away from her and is picked up by Tahlequah. Back the other way comes Tahlequah. Leading the way is Smalls Godot. Pass at the left side now to McAvey. In it comes and a whistle, and we have a double dribble against Tahlequah. Another turnover. Tahlequah, by the way, in that first half, 7 of 19 shooting, 3 of 8 from 3 points, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. They out-rebounded Booker T 14-12. They had 7 turnovers compared to Booker T's 10, but they outscored Booker T 15-7 in that second quarter for the 23-15 lead. And underway in this third quarter, 27-22 the score. Tahlequah leading. Booker T with the basketball low. Driving the lane, up with the left-hand shot, no good by T.T. Owens. Bounces out of bounds, and did it go off for Tahlequah, young lady? I think so, yep. Booker T will keep possession here. Quick substitute for Booker T. Markella Johnson comes in, and the freshman, Rihanna Mayberry, goes to the bench. 4:25 left, third quarter of play. First game of the final day of the Tournament of Champions. In comes the pass to Markella Johnson. Johnson starts down the lane. Up with those. Lost the ball. She tried to go up and knocked away from her. Now a battle under the backboard. It's going to be a foul called on, I believe, Tahlequah here. Let's see. Yep. Fouls on Tatum Havens of Tahlequah. Foul in the act of shooting. Nope, it said before the shot was up, so it'll be just a possession foul. It'll be Booker T Washington basketball out of bounds under their own basket. Waiting to inbound the pass. Hill gets it in. Back to Hill, it goes in the corner. Hill, three-point shot on the way. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Tatum Havens for Tahlequah. Here come the Lady Tigers on the run. Across midcourt. Looking inside, couldn't get it inside. The shot there now outside the left corner. Ball is partially tipped. Tatum Havens' shot is short. Booker T comes back the other way. Johnson tries to lay it off in the corner. Looking inside there for Honesty Smith. The ball knocked away, and it will be Tahlequah basketball. Smalls Godot brings it across town. Great pass off the left side. Around and in it goes. Smalls Godot, the beautiful set-up pass to Lydia McIlvain, who laid it in. The senior averaging double figures this season. Gets her first two of the second half. McIlvain led the way in the first half for Tahlequah with 8 points. We have a timeout on the floor with 3:38 left to play in the third quarter. Tahlequah now leads Booker T Washington 29-22. This is the Tournament of Champions at the BOK Center in Tulsa on Squirtle TV.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Physical Therapy Central.
Back here at the BOK Center, Tahlequah leading Booker T 29-22. 3.5 minutes left here in our third quarter. First game of the final day of the Tournament of Champions. Come on downtown to BOK Center in Tulsa. For $10, you come in and watch 8 great basketball games, 4 girls games, 4 boys games, with 2 championship games tonight at 7 and 8:30 for the girls and boys. In the corner, Booker T. Washington now on the drive, and a whistle and a foul before the shot can go up from Honesty Smith. And they're going to call a foul. Nope. Call the travel. So turnover against Booker T. Back come the Lady Tigers. Long pass underneath. It goes to Jaden Buttery. Couldn't get a shot up from the outside. There's a 3-point shot from Faith Springwater. Hits the 3, the 5'10 senior. 32-22. Tahlequah down to a 10-point lead. Back comes Booker T. T.T. Owens. T in the circles. Off the right side it goes. Basketball is Markella Johnson. Now Johnson drives the lane, up with a shot, won't go. Foul is going to be called, though, on Tahlequah. Whistle came against number 21, Jaden Buttery. Active shooting, so 2 free throws coming here. Markella Johnson wouldn't go. Another one coming here. Free throw up, and this one also off the mark for Johnson. But the rebound comes down to Booker T. Washington. Good hustle there, grabs the basketball, now trying to get the steal with Smalls Godot. And she was called for the foul. A little upset, she bounced the ball hard off the floor and got an evil eye from one of the officials there. Booker T. with the basketball, the inbound now. Way outside, jumper won't go for Rihanna Mayberry. Rebound comes down to Tahlequah, leading 32-22, 2:25 left. Foul's going to be called just across midcourt on Kerrigan Hill of Booker T. A little too aggressive with her defense there, and they whistled her for the foul. Tahlequah will bring it in bounds. That's, by the way, for Booker T, just their first team foul. Tahlequah has 4 in the first half. Tahlequah inbounds the ball off the left side. Lily Couch. Lily holding the ball now, starts to dribble, gives it off to Lydia McIlvain. In the lane it comes, and traveling is called on Faith Springwater. Shuffled her feet before she gets the ball up for the shot, so it'll be another turnover. And here we come the other way with Booker T. T.T. Owens across the timeline, guarded there by Lily Couch. Brings it between the 2 circles to Corrigan Hill. Hill has the ball knocked away from behind by Tahlequah's McIlvain. That's some quick hands. Lydia McIlvain done a good job defensively. They're 5'8 senior, a guard for the Tigers. Pass comes inside. Trying to get the shot up is Johnson, and she travels. Pull. We got a turnover fest right now in this third quarter. Back and forth these ladies go, and trying to get possession here. Tahlequah inbounds the basketball and wide open down the court. Lily Couch going up with a layup on the left side, and now they catch up to her and foul her as she tried. Wait a minute, what did they say? She traveled. She stopped trying to get the layup going, shuffled her feet. Another turnover. All right, Booker T comes back the other way. Still 32-22. Tahlequah leading Booker T here in this third quarter of the opening game. This is the game for 7th place in the girls' bracket. Starting down the lane, cut off there is Delosier, another whistle. And there was another travel call. You're killing me here, you're killing me. Yeah. Tahlequah inbounds the basketball. Back they come with their 10-point lead. Under a minute and a half left to play in the third quarter. Driving the lane is Smalls Godot. Godot turns into the center lane, up with the right hand and in. Nicely done by the 5'10 senior, Smalls Godot. She had 6 points on 2 of 4 shooting in the first half. Hits that one to extend Tahlequah's lead to 12 now. Booker T in the front court, Corrigan Hill. Out it goes to Markella Johnson. Johnson starts down the right side. Fades out, takes the jumper and hits it for 2. Nice looking shot by Markella Johnson. Under a minute to play. Battle for the basketball and stolen away by Delosier in the backcourt. Driving now with a shot up around and drops through. Nicely done for the Lady Hornets. And fouled and going to the free throw line will be Lydia McIlvain. Fouls called on Lily Couch. Honesty Smith at the free throw line. The shot is up and in. Honesty Smith had the three-point play there. 34-27 now, 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Tahlequah in the front court trying to get the ball inside to Jaden Buttery. Bounces off of her out of bounds, but they say it actually is knocked away by one of the Lady Hornets, so it'll be the Tigers basketball under their own basket here. In it comes, jumper by Lily Couch. Won't go. Trying to save it there was Buttery, but it went out of bounds, and it goes back the other way to Booker T now. 33 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Tahlequah 34, Booker T 27. Across the center line come the Hornets. Driving down, jump shot up, and hitting the shot is Markayla Johnson. Boy, contested shot. She was fouled by number 11, Smalls Godot. Johnson still got the shot up and in, and she'll have a chance now at a three-point play. 22 seconds remain in the third quarter. Booker T rallying late in the third quarter. Shot up no good by Johnson. Whistle and a foul in the corner, scramble for the basketball. It's going to go against Booker T. Washington's Deanna Delozier. She was tied up underneath there with Emily Morrison. Foul on Booker T, and the possession goes to Tahlequah. Final 19 seconds of this third quarter. Lydia McIlvain comes up the floor for Tahlequah. In the center it goes to Morrison. Morrison turns, looks to the right side. There it goes to Buttery. Buttery drives the lane up with the right hand. She's fouled with 1.5 seconds left. So Jaden Buttery will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Fouled underneath there by Markayla Johnson and Booker T. Washington on that drive to the basket. Buttery had 3 points in the first half. It was 1 of 3 from the free throw line in the first half. This one bounces around the rim and falls through the net. And Buttery gets another one here, fouling the act of shooting. And this should wrap up the third quarter here. 1.5 seconds left. Buttery up with the right hand. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Booker T. Throw the ball down the court. And that's the end of 3 quarters of play in the girls' game for 7th place here in the Tournament of Champions at the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tahlequah 35, Booker T. Washington 29. We have one more quarter of basketball here. You're watching on Squirtle TV.
This is your moment. You've got what it takes. The grit to get from first steps to finishing touches. You're here to train, to put in the hours. Because today's hard work gives you an edge. To get hired, to earn more, to fine-tune a future to be proud of. Career Tech. Get skilled, get paid.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with gym floors and janitorial supply needs. Contact Jeff Southall so he can help your school. Jeff proudly supports his hometown Cashin Wildcats. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the magnificent BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's the site of the 56th annual 2021 Tournament of Champions basketball tournament. The 8 top girls teams, 8 top boys teams in the state on an invitational basis from the Tulsa Public Schools coming to play a 3-day tournament. Round robin event. This is the game for 7th place to start the morning, the 9 o'clock tip with Tahlequah against Booker T. Washington. As we go to the final 8 minutes, it's Tahlequah with the basketball and the lead, 35-29. Inside the pass goes to Buttery, but she travels. Boy, a ton of turnovers here. Looking at the turnovers we have so far, we have 15 for Tahlequah, 14 for Booker T. Now we just added another one for Tahlequah. That's 16 for them. So that's 30 turnovers so far in the 3 quarters plus here of this game for 7th place. Booker T in the front court with the basketball is Johnson. Now outside jumper, no good, but fouled on the shot was T.T. Owens. Owens falls to the court. Foul is whistled. On 23, Emily Morrison at the free throw line. And she'll get 3 shots here. She shot from behind the 3-point line. And T.T. Owens, a freshman, 5'4", takes the shot up around and falls through. A lot of circles, a lot of lines in this basketball court to be okay. There's an out red line. The furthest away is the NBA three-pointer. The blue line inside that is the NCAA college line. That's the other line, the white line. And finally, it's the line for the high school team. There's another line inside the blue line. It's for the WNBA. So it's just lots of circles and lines here for three-point shooting there. T.T. Owens with that free throw gets Booker T back within 4 points here. They were tied 8-8 at the first quarter. Then they were trailing 35-29 after 3 quarters of play, though, as they were outscored 15-7 in the second quarter. Then they came back and outscored Tahlequah 14-12 in the third. Pass goes inside. Whistle. Smalls Godot had the ball inside. They got to call a foul, though, first on Booker T's Deanne DeLozier. Look at that. Had 20 personal fouls called for the first 3 quarters, along with 29 turnovers. Tahlequah takes a shot and won't go for Emily Morrison. And it'll bounce out of bounds. It'll be Booker T basketball. A couple changes for Tahlequah. Out comes McIlvain and Morrison. Tatum Havens back in the game, and Corey Rainwater for Lady Tigers. Booker T trailing by 4 in this final quarter of play. The game for 7th place in this ladies bracket here for 2021 in the Tournament of Champions. Inside it goes. Odyssey Smith turns, misses the shot off the left side. Rebound underneath. Up and the shot, but no good, but a foul. That was Markayla Johnson, the 6-foot freshman, who got the rebound and went up with the shot. She was fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line, and she'll shoot 2. Johnson hits the first. And one more coming. Hits that one too. So Johnson brings the Hornets back within 2 points here. And we'll have a timeout on the court here. With Tahlequah leading Booker T. Washington 35-33, coming down the wire here in this first game of the final day of the Tournament of Champions. You're watching it all on Scorable TV from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Upper crust wood-fired pizza.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
.6 remaining to be played here in this first game of the final day of the Tournament of Champions. The ladies' game for 7th place between Tulsa Booker T. Washington, the Lady Hornets, and the Lady Tigers from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And Tahlequah with a 2-point lead, 35-33. Officials just called both head coaches, Rabu Leva of Booker T. and David Qualls of Tahlequah, to the middle of the court to have a little discussion here. Not quite sure what that was all about. Oh, some blood on the floor, they're saying, so we're going to stop for a moment here for a little cleanup We'll take a quick break here with them now while they do a little mop-up work on the court. This is the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle TV. Well, the Biohazard Waste crew has come on the court and finished up their little spray bottle cleanup job. And now we're ready back for play here. Tahlequah inbounds the basketball. A little pressure from the backcourt for Booker T. They trail by 2, 30-33, and the ball goes away and knocked away. It's going to go to Booker T. Pressure put on in the backcourt by Booker T's Johnny DeLozier. And right through the hands of Small Godot, out of bounds, and the Hornets get it on the turnover with a chance to tie or take the lead. Pass inbound, now knocked away. Will stay with Booker T. Quick hands again there of Tatum Havens. Knocked the ball away from Deani DeLozier. It'll be Kerrigan Hill to inbound, though. Hill, top of the circle. The pass comes inside to Johnson. Johnson off the left side. Jumper up, and 3 is good. That was Honesty Smith, the 5'9 senior, hitting from behind the three-point line. And now Booker T leads by 1. Quick down the other way comes Tahlequah. Jump shot no good by Corey Rainwater. Booker T with the basketball underneath. Pass laid up and in. Nicely done. T.T. Owens with the layup. And that quickly brings Coach David Qualls up to call timeout for Tahlequah there, as Booker T has jumped from a deficit to a lead of 3 points. It's Booker T 38, Tahlequah 35. Again, Tournament Champions game for 7th place. This is Squirtle TV.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
We're back at the BOK Center for this girls game to start the final day of the tournament. Booker T. Washington leading Tahlequah 30-35. Now steal by Booker T. Back they come the other way. On the drive is Kerrigan Hill. Misses the layup. Rebound comes down to Tahlequah, though. And back the other way we come. Now from behind, the ball knocked away by Kerrigan Hill. Knocked away from Smalls Godot. And it'll be Tahlequah with the basketball. Ladies right in front of their own bench. Lily Couch inbounds for them to Lydia McElvain. McElvain. Back to the right side it goes to Couch. Across court it comes. Now the shot from outside, off the rim, no good by Lily Couch. Bounces down and controlled by Lady Hornets, Kerrigan Hill. Carrying their 5'5 senior point guard. Brings him back across the timeline. Booker T with a 3-point lead and the basketball here. Zone defense for the Lady Tigers now. Driving, right hand, it is short off the right side. Kerrigan Hill missed it. Out of bounds it goes and off of Booker T. Diving for the basketball, trying to save it for the Hornets was Honesty Smith, but tipped off her hand out of bounds, and it comes back over the turnover to Tahlequah. Just kind of light pressure from Booker T. They kind of man up on everybody here in the backcourt, then they fall back quickly across the timeline. As Smalls Godot, their 5'10 senior leader, brings them across. And it comes to Corey Rainwater, drives to the basket, tries to get the shot up, but she's fouled. Let's see who the call is going to go to on. It'll be on number 3, Tiara Owens, T.T. Owens. Owens gets the whistle. And fouled in the act of shooting is the 6-foot sophomore, Corey Rainwater. Corey had 6 points through 3 quarters of play. Had 2 block shots as well. The free throw has 1 more coming. She's perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Now 3 of 3, trying to make it a 4 for 4. Oh, off the back of the rim, won't go. Gets the rebound, bounces out to her. Now she's fouled again. She started driving towards the lane. One official had a travel, the other had a foul. They're going to talk about it and see what they're going to call here. They're still discussing it on the court. Yep, it is going to be a foul called on Booker T. Washington. Deanne Delosier gets the foul to go. Right back to the free throw line goes Corey Rainwater. She was 1 of 2 on her last attempt. Here she comes back with the first of 2 more now. Corey, 60% free throw shooter. Misses the first one, has 1 more coming. Godot, Rainwater, Buttery, McIlvain, and Springwater for Tahlequah as Rainwater hits that second free throw and pulls Tahlequah within 1 point. Booker T, the lead is down to 1. 4:40 left to play in this game for 7th place here in the Tournament of Champions. Quick hands again. Lydia McIlvain knocked the ball away from Delosier. It'll be Booker T's basketball, this near sideline. Kerrigan Hill, pass in it comes. Trapped in the corner, there's Honesty Smith. Finally gets the ball over to Delosier. Delosier comes to the top of the circle. Off the right side of the pass to Markea Johnson. Johnson starts down the lane. Turns, swivels, shot up, no good. Bounce off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Faith Springwater. Back the other way come the Lady Tigers. Leading the way is Smalls Godot. In the corner, 3-point shot is on the way. No good by Lydia McIlvain. And Booker T gets the rebound. We played half of this final quarter. 4 minutes left to play. Booker T clinging to a 1 point, 38-37 lead over Tahlequah. Kerrigan Hill in the front court gives it to Michaela Johnson. Michaela Johnson, where it goes to T.T. Owens. Owens on the dribble. Out comes Faith Springwater to give us some pressure on her. Now T.T. Owens drives by her, drops it off the right side though. Then passing it out again for Booker T. And knocked away. Corey Rainwater on a pass intended down there for Booker T's Honesty Smith. Had it knocked away. It'll be Hornets basketball still. A couple of changes now for Tahlequah. Out comes Springwater and Rainwater. Oh my gosh. Out of water here. Springwater, Rainwater come out of the game, and we have 2 more in for the Lady Tigers. Booker T the basketball, the baseline, trying to get the ball up, and before she can do that though, traveling is the call against Honesty Smith. And just that quickly, we have water back. Springwater, Rainwater, come right back in. That was a quick defensive substitution there I think the coach made. Once they got the ball to go back on offense, he put his 2 offensive players back in there. Tahlequah, across the timeline it comes. Jaden Buttery, guarded closely there by Michaela Johnson. Now to Smalls Godot. Godot double team, starts down the right side of the lane, drives to the lane and lays it up underneath. Will not go, but she is fouled. Tried a scoop shot on the right side. That was no good, but the foul is going to be called on Deanne Delosier of Booker T. Washington. At the free throw line, shooting 2 is Smalls Godot. Godot, their leading scorer with 10 points through 3 quarters of play. Now once again to make that same switch as Coach Qualls brings out Springwater and Rainwater. As they'll go back on defense here in a moment. Godot hits that second free throw. And we're all tied up at 38-38. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to play in this game for 7th place in the Tournament of Champions opening game of 8 today here at the BOK Center. Again, just $10 gets you in to see all the action here today. We'll run down the schedule in a moment. We have Championship Girls game at 7 though. The Championship Boys game at 8:30 here at the BOK. Booker T back the other way. Shot from the corner, no good by T.T. Owens. Comes down the floor and the rebound is taken by Smalls Godot. Smalls Godot comes back up the court for Tahlequah. Between the circles now. Godot guarded closely there by Michaela Johnson. On the right side it comes. Inside the pass goes. Battle on the floor. Loose ball picked up by Lady Hornets. Now they lose the ball. It's picked up again by Hill. Down the pass go and up and in. to Michaela Johnson. Good job by Karen Hill battling for that ball on the floor, then whipped it out down the court. Michaela Johnson laid it in, and the Hornets go back on top 40-38. Whistle and a quick timeout for Tahlequah's David Qualls. Will take it with him. 2:15 left to play in this game for the 7th place spot in the Tournament of Champions. And it's Booker T. Washington of Tulsa 40, Tahlequah 38. And this is Squirtle TV.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma, offering over 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour. This is your ultimate tea playground. You can order online through the app or the website for a quick pickup. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Be sure to stop by your Tulsa location. HTO for the best tea you've ever sipped on.
We're back to BOK Center. This is game 1, Tahlequah Booker T. Washington. This will be followed by the first boys game of the morning. It's a 10:30 tip. Hydro Eakley against Cashion for 7th place in the boys bracket. Who's going to get 7th here for the girls? We'll find out in just a couple of minutes. Shot by Smalls Godot wouldn't go, but she gets the ball back in the lane, takes another shot off the back of the rim, wouldn't go. The rebound comes down to Corrigan Hill, and she's tied up. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow will keep the ball where? Yep, going to stay with Tahlequah. Tahlequah gets another chance after Smalls Godot missed 2 short jumpers in the lane. She'll inbound the basketball now. Out it comes to Buttery, and a whistle, and traveling is called on Jaden Buttery. Or do we have a foul? Let's see. Again, 2 officials are talking it over here. Coach Rob Oliva thought he saw a foul. Let's see what they're going to call. Oh, Tahlequah's going to take a full timeout here. We'll take a break. I don't know what that call was. Booker T leads 40-38. Less than 2 minutes to play in the game for 7th place. This is Squirtle TV.
At Krotz, Lowry & Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Inbounds play from Tahlequah now. They said the ball was just knocked out of bounds by Booker T in that last possession. With the basketball now, Lydia McElvain for Tahlequah, and a whistle. And we're going to have a foul here. Called on Booker T's Kerrigan Hill. That is, by the way, the 8th team foul on Booker T, so we have 1-on-1 free throw shooting. Once again, the water girls come out. Spring water and rainwater. As the coach makes that change when they know they're going to go back on defense. At the free throw line right now, though, trying for 2 free throws. And a chance to get Tahlequah even in this game. This is Lydia McElvain, 5'8" senior. Hits the first. And she can tie us at 40 here with this next free throw. In comes Rayanne Mayberry for Booker T. She'll replace Gianna DeLozier. McElvain to tie the game. Oh, bounced high off the rim and fell back through, and we're even, 40-40. 1:45 left. Well, as sloppy as this game has been with turnovers and fouls, it's coming down to an exciting finish here. 40-40, the game for 7th place. Booker T's T.T. Owens keys the action here. Around the right side it goes to Michaela Johnson. Back down to Johnson. Johnson gives way to T.T. Owens. Owens between the 2 circles. Guarded closely there by Tatum Havens for Tahlequah. Now driving down the lane, and a whistle. shuffled her feet. Marketha Johnson. Boy, we've had whistles and turnovers. Through 3 quarters of play in this game, it was 15 turnovers for Tahlequah, 14 for Booker T, 29 turnovers. And we had a total of 20 personal fouls called through the first 3 quarters. We're tied, though, at 40 here. Coming down to the final minute of the play in the game for 7th place in the Tournament of Champions. Tahlequah with the basketball, top of the circle is McElvain. Throws it outside to Springwater. Faith Springwater now between the circles. Looking for some help. Being tightly guarded there by Corrigan Hill. Knocked away. Hill steals it. She's going for the layup, and Hill lays it in. Hill gives Booker T the lead with 2 points, 42-40, with 45 seconds left. Clock is running. Back comes Tahlequah. Up and in. A lead from Smalls Godot into Corey Rainwater. And the 6-foot sophomore lays it up in the left side, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line with a chance to give the Lady Tigers the lead here. Once again, a discussion by the officials underneath. Both teams head to their benches while they're still chatting about the call. We know Corey Rainwater scored on that inside shot. And still having a discussion. Okay, they've decided on it. Let's see what they call here. Basket's good. 2-point counts. And the foul's on 23, Honesty Smith of Booker T. And now she explains it to Raboleva, the Hornets head coach. Seems very technical. She shot it, she made it, and they fouled her. That's 2 free throws. And that's what they told Reba was, okay, I'm good. I guess somebody also has a timeout on the floor too right now, right? Let's say bring us back to action here. No, we'll take 30 seconds with them here. This is Scoreless TV at the Tournament of Champions.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Chris Singalong, Grant Merrill here from the Tournament of Champions in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the BOK Center. Let's set the scene for you. 43.4 seconds left in the final quarter of play, with Tahlequah and Booker T tied at 42-42, but at the free throw line for the Lady Tigers trying to complete a 3-point play is their big 6-foot sophomore forward, Corey Rainwater. She'll have 1 free throw coming here and a chance to put the Lady Tigers up by a point with 43.4 seconds left. Here we go. Corey Rainwater at the free throw line. The shot is up and rattles around and spins out. Rebound. Pulled down by Marketha Johnson. Back come the Lady Hornets now. They have a chance to take the lead. We're tied at 42, 35 seconds left. Driving down the lane. Pushed out there. There was Delosier. Tries to come back the other way with the basketball. 25 seconds left. Outside. Backing it off now is Corrigan Hill. Comes across court with a pass to T.T. Owens. Owens between the 2 circles. 19 seconds left. Again to Delosier. Back it comes top to Johnson. Marketha Johnson starts down the lane. Now up with a shot. It's up and around and falls out. Rebound comes down to Rainwater for Tahlequah. 6 seconds left and a whistle. There's going to be a foul in the back court against Booker T. Oh, going to the floor was Smalls Godot. Tangled up with Corrigan Hill. I don't think it was anything on purpose, obviously, but Corrigan Hill got tied up. It was a foul. And down went Smalls Godot, and she goes to the free throw line with 5.1 seconds left. A chance perhaps to give Tahlequah the lead and maybe the victory here in this game for 7th place. Opening game of the final day of the girls bracket in the 2021 Tournament of Champions, sponsored by Tulsa Public Schools. Here's Godot. Free throw, good. One more coming on the 1-and-1. Try to give Tahlequah a 2-point lead here. And does. Godot perfect at both free throws. 44-42. Now a quick timeout for Tahlequah coach David Qualls. He's got to come up with a play to get his team even or maybe a 3-pointer. With 5.1 seconds left, we'll come back with a dramatic finish of this game for 7th place, the Tournament of Champions, when we come back on Squirtle TV.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Upper crust wood-fired pizza.
.1 seconds left. Tahlequah, on the strength of 2 free throws by Smalls-Godot, which is fouled in the backcourt, leads Booker T. Washington 44-42. Booker T. will inbound the basketball under their basket, and pressure is on in the backcourt from Tahlequah. Coach David Quall setting his defense. Inbounding it will be Deanna DeLozier. In it comes to T.T. Owens. Down the court she comes. Takes a wild shot off the rim, off the backboard, and no good. And Tahlequah has taken the 7th place spot in his Tournament Champions final field with a 44-42 victory. The Lady Tigers come from the northeast side of the state and get the win with 2 free throws in the last 4 seconds by Smalls-Godot. We'll be back to wrap up this first game of our 8 games this final day of the Tournament of Champions. We return to the BOK Center. This is Squirtle TV.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Physical Therapy Central.
Welcome back to BOK Center. The boys are on the court for the first boys game of the morning. It'll be the game for 7th place in the boys bracket between Hydro Eakley and Cashin. Let's wrap up, though, the first game of the day, our girls game for 7th place. And that 7th place trophy is going to go to the Tahlequah Lady Tigers as they edged Booker T. Washington 44-42 on 2 free throws by Smalls-Godot with 2 seconds left in the contest. And Smalls-Godot ends up leading the Lady Tigers with 13 points. She was 4 of 8 shooting, 2 of 3 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, had 5 rebounds as well. Also for Tahlequah, Lydia McIlvain had 12 points, and Corey Rainwater had 10 points and led the way with 7 rebounds. Tahlequah for the game shot 39.4%, 13 of 33. They did have, though, 20 turnovers and 13 fouls. Booker T. Walsh had 2 young ladies in double figures. Honesty Smith had 16 points, 5 of 7 shooting, 2 of 3 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 16 points. Marquetta Johnson had 15 points. She was 5 of 12, 1 of 1 from 3-point, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. And she had 4 rebounds to lead the way in that category. But Booker T. Washington on the team, they shot just 35.9%, 14 of 39. They did have 16 turnovers, 16 personal fouls. It was a sloppy game for the good part of it, but it got exciting at the end And it was 2 clutch free throws by Smalls Godot in their final game for Tahlequah in this Tournament of Champions. The senior, 5'10", ends up with the winning basket of free throws, and that gives Tahlequah the 44-42 win over Booker T. Washington. The victory that gives them a 7th place trophy. We'll take a break, come back here on Scorable TV with our first boys game at 10:30. Hydro Eakley against Cashin. So come right back with us at BOK and come on and watch some great basketball here today at the BOK in Tulsa. You're watching it live, though, on Scorable TV.